Welcome inside the Carrier Dome, where the teams of the East Region just wrapped up their first day of practice. I'm Katy Williams alongside Tim Langlois. And Tim, this year, no postseason for the Orange, but Syracuse fans still get some postseason basketball.
Absolutely. It's great to see. A lot of enthusiasm, I think, here in Syracuse. Open practices being held today. Some people came out and saw them. They were free and open to the public. So people, it's good that this happened with the sanctions in the year that's coming down to give Syracuse fans something to watch.
Now, the teams in this region that'll be playing here tomorrow: Louisville, NC State, Michigan State, and Oklahoma. Oklahoma as the 3 seed is the highest seed. Is that a bit of a surprise to you?
A little bit. Oklahoma, I think, flies under the radar. They go in the Big 12, and where Kansas and Iowa State really are the teams that people like out of that conference, Oklahoma kind of sits there as a 3. No one talks a lot about them, whereas they're going up against a Michigan State team that everyone loves in the month of March with Tom Izzo, and again, upsetting a team like Virginia to get here. So I think Oklahoma has that going for them.
Now, Tim, the teams didn't only practice today. The coaches and players also spoke with the media. What stuck out to you? What did you find interesting about these games?
Well, Lon Kruger, the head coach of Oklahoma, what he was saying, he was asked if Oklahoma is the favorite, just what we were talking about, and he said he's not really sure, but he doesn't like to look at that kind of stuff, but he said that works for them. He said he'd rather be the underdog if that happens to be the case, so that stuck out to me. Also, Michigan State players saying there that they in the month of March they just turn it on and keep winning games, which is pretty much what the public sees from the outside as well. Louisville, for them, looking at that side of things, and they were really intrigued by the ACC matchup of it. Both teams there.
Yeah, both teams have seen each other already this season, so that could be interesting. But now here's the big question, Tim. Who are we going to see on Sunday in the Elite Eight matchup?
Well, I think in the first matchup, NC State really is that hot and cold team. So I do like NC State, actually, to advance. I know that Louisville, they were really loose. That is the thing I will say today about NC State. They were probably the loosest team out here. They were the first to practice. And even in the locker room, goofing around, obviously, you can't read too much into that, but I just like the vibe that they've had. They've beaten some great teams this year. They beat Duke handily at home. That stuck out to me early on in the season. Coming off that win against Nova, feeling good about themselves. Where in the other matchup, though, I do think it is Michigan State that advances. Tough to pick against Tom Izzo. He has them rolling again, and I think we could see a 7-8 matchup here on Sunday.
So you heard it here. Tim picking the underdogs, NC State and Michigan State. We'll have all your coverage post-game on Friday from the Carrier Dome. Tim, Katy, thanks for watching.